Good afternoon, I'm meteorologist Cameron Young. Thank you for logging on to your Thursday afternoon weather webcast for Northwest Florida. It may be sunny and warm today, but that quickly changes as we head towards tomorrow. Cold, rainy, and breezy weather coming in for our forecast this weekend. Taking a look at our drought monitor though, the rain that we had around New Year's Day has completely wiped out the drought across much of Northwest Florida except for Bay, Gulf, and Calhoun counties. They still are in the abnormally dry to moderate drought categories, but it's much better than where we have been. Unfortunately, all that rain has led to river rises. The Escambia, the Shoal, and the Choctawhatchee at Pittman are all steady or falling now out of flood stage. The Choctawhatchee at Caryville is still rising though, and will stay in minor flood stage. However, just downstream at Bruce and Ebro along the Choctawhatchee, the river is in moderate flood stage and will rise to major flood stage during the coming days. That will cause significant flooding in the area. The Chipola River at Mariana and Altha will experience minor flooding, as well as the Apalachicola River near Bluntstown. Thankfully, we're not talking about heavy rain in our forecast. We're talking about light to moderate showers as we head into Friday and Friday night. But as we head towards Friday night into Saturday morning, that's when things get a little bit interesting. We could see a brief transition or a mix to sleet or freezing rain here in Northwest Florida. It's not very likely to happen, but it's a possibility. What is more likely is a cold rain. And I mean cold. Temperatures 20s and 30s. It's basically a race between the cold air and the dry air. If the cold air stays with the moisture, we could have sleet or freezing rain. If we don't get the cold air in time, the rain will end before transitioning at all. So it's really a race in our forecast to see. I'm giving it a slight chance of transitioning at the very end of the rain. However, it will be cold, and with the wind, it could feel like it's in the teens and 20s. So you'll definitely need to bundle up on your Saturday morning if you're out and about. So what will happen and what won't? That's the big question. What will happen is that there will be rain showers around. It will be cold and it will be windy. Temperatures on Saturday morning will be in the 30s, with wind chills in the 20s very likely. What could happen is that we could have a brief transition or a brief mix to sleet or freezing rain at the very end of the rain. However, that's only possible in Escambia, Santa Rosa, and Okaloosa counties, and especially if you are away from the coast. What won't happen is heavy rain or snow. We're not expecting that at all. So you can get snow out of your mind. Think about sleet or freezing rain if you're thinking about wintry precipitation at all. Tonight, not feeling like winter whatsoever. Lows in the upper 40s to lower 50s with cloudy skies and a westerly wind shifting to the northeast at 3 to 6 miles per hour. That northeasterly wind will help usher in the colder air. It will be colder further to the north and west, so 49 in Century, 52 in Milton, 55 in Pensacola, whereas if you're further south and east, 64 in Panama City, 67 in Port St. Joe, and 65 in Weewah. There will be on and off showers through the day with temperatures falling through the afternoon. Chance of rain tomorrow is about 70%, especially if you are further to the west. As we look at your 7-day forecast, Friday night, lows will generally be in the mid-30s. It will be colder if you're further to the west, like Pensacola, Gulf Breeze area. Further to the east, it will be a little warmer, so Panama City and Port St. Joe, your lows won't be quite as cold. We still have that threat of wintry mischief, especially Escambia, Santa Rosa, and Okaloosa counties. Saturday, 45 degrees is all we're going to get to for a high. It will be breezy through the day, so it'll feel like it's in the 30s all day long. Saturday night will be the coldest night along the coast, with lows in the upper 20s. Sunday only in the 50s, and same with Monday, but by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're all the way back up to near 70 degrees, so it's like the cold weather never even happened. Inland forecast, you're a little bit closer to that 32 degree mark, that freezing point, on Friday night. So you'll have to watch closely, and I will be monitoring the radar just to see if we do start to change over. Saturday, you're only going to get to 43 degrees in the inland areas, and then you drop like a rock. 22 degrees on Saturday night, 24 degrees on Sunday night. We're getting close to hard freeze criteria, so we'll have to wait and see if we get that cold, which is about 20 degrees. Then by Monday we start warming up, and Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we're up in the upper 60s and lower 70s. I'm meteorologist Cameron Young. Thank you for logging on to your Thursday afternoon weather webcast. I know it was a little bit longer, but there was quite a bit to talk about. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I do have a winter weather update that I posted on Facebook earlier today. You can check that out for more details. I'm meteorologist Cameron Young. Thank you for logging on, and I hope you have a fantastic day.